where pretty girls come here to talk about pretty girl things. Today, as always, there's a very lovely Mary Jane.
Hello.
And today we have, she just got here, comic. Where are you right now there, Angie?
I'm at a hotel. I was doing shows in San Diego.
Oh, really? You're in San Diego?
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Congratulations. How'd the shows go?
They were fun. You couldn't go too edgy with the San Diego folk, but it was still fun.
I went to La Jolla once, the La Jolla Comedy Store, and I went there with
Mhm.
myself, Ari Shafir, and Brody Stevens. The manager down there said to the people up at the Comedy Store in Hollywood, the worst show that we've ever had here.
I haven't been to the La Jolla store yet.
Haven't you really?
No, I haven't.
Well, you'll have to stop it. So there he is, Harry.
Hey, Angie says hi, guys. She's ready for bed, but she says hello.
Oh, she did. I see that. See, we have another girl by the name of Angie, so I was confused.
I saw. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, this is Harry. Angie, this is Harry.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Harry.
Better known
Hello.
as the Wizard. No. Against all odds. Mary Jane is known as the Wizard of Oz.
I'm a retired. What would you say I was, Don, when we went on the trip for to Vegas for Poison?
I would say that you are a cannabis abuser, is what I think you would say.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good way to put it.
Okay, so what we do here, first of all, what else should people know about Angie Stroud?
I'm a door guy at the Comedy Store.
See, I knew you were a dude. I knew it.
No.
When I called you homeboy the other day, you got mad.
Yeah, because I'm a girl. I'm on the Pretty Girl Show, for crying out loud.
Exactly.
Anyway, so what we do here, do you know anything about football, Angie?
No.
Okay, then you'll be good at this.
Hey, Don.
Yes.
Before we get started, I just want to point out Terry Greenbeans just subscribed for his 36th month in a row. Says we just turned 3 years old. That's his third year anniversary of subscribing to the channel. Happy 3 years, dude. Appreciate it.
Terry Greenbeans.
The commissioner.
It is funny. Terry Greenbeans is a guy that he is a degenerate gambler. Hey, by the way, Hollywood Harry, if I ever wanted to make a bet on something, could you help me out?
I could.
Yeah, I would. Thank God I didn't, because I would have bet a lot of money on Detroit last week.
Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
No, I am. I was just joking with you earlier, but that
Angie.
just kind of sucked.
Hey, Angie, here's another Angie in here. This Angie in here, she's a big star. Right now, she made the trip from Los Angeles down to San Diego to perform in a hotel there. And she did pretty good. What's that?
Hey, I thought you were roasting me.
Oh, absolutely not. I think it's very good. They don't bring me down to La Jolla or anywhere.
No, they just send you to Texas.
They had nothing to do with it. That was me going to Texas.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, God.
Good night, lover.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Angie. Not you, Angie. Here, I'm talking to the other Angie.
I know, I'm staying on.
I know you are. Okay, let's see here. All right, we've got some games now. What we're doing here, Angie, we've got, and you're going up against two people that are pretty good. Hollywood Harry makes a living. He's on. What's the name of your show?
Against All Odds with Cousin Sal.
And what network is that on?
That's on the Ringer Podcast Network, but also me and Sal today. We're on FanDuel Television. That's nationwide.
Wait a second. They're saying Angie also opened in Long Beach for the Bad Friends podcast, which was excellent. Is that true?
That is true.
Well,
The chat said that.
yeah.
Before,
Oh, what
can
do
I
you-
ask Can I ask something? Before we get to the picks, can Angie just, do a quick joke?
I'm not gonna. Angie's not here to do material. She just was at a hotel in San Diego doing material. So I would never do that. Angie's here. She's on the podcast. You do a joke. You do a joke.
Me?
Yeah.
Why did the chicken fall out of the tree?
Why?
Why?
He was dead.
No.
Okay, I'll do a joke.
Hey, my Angie just laughed.
There's four guys from Ohio. They take a girl into a hotel. They stab her in the side and they fuck the wound. Should I go on?
Yeah.
Or Angie, do you want to tell a joke now?
And then she fell out of the tree because she was dead.
Fuck yeah! Good job. Yeah, drop the mic and walk away.
Bump.
All right, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to go. This is the Mary Jane six pack. Each week, a degenerate gambler, Terry Greenbeans, was looking for some way to change his luck. Well, since that happened, Mary Jane's record has been 320 wins, 276 losses, and 7 ties. Pretty good record, right, Hollywood Harry?
Excellent.
Thank you.
Now, an interesting thing that happened, where is this? Oh, here we go. Now we have the overall for the entire 2025 season. Hollywood Harry, the guy who's supposed to know everything about sports. This is ridiculous, Angie. He is 4-8.
In my best bets.
What's that?
In my 5-star locks.
No. Since 2025 has started,
Oh, right.
you're 4-8.
Well, maybe
That
I
means
just might have a
8
5.
losses. That's 8 losses and 4 wins.
Yes. Where Mary Jane is 11-7, tied for the lead of the year with Jack, who won't be here tonight, but we have his picks. Wait a minute. By the way, this is Jonathan Wilkinson's 1990. The only name Don Barris knows me by. Okay, I don't get that.
Say hello, Don. He always comes and talks to you on your Instagram.
I know who he is. He's come to the Comedy Store numerous times. I know who he is. But what he's saying, by the way, this is Jonathan Wilkinson, 1990. The only name Don Barris knows by. What are you doing over there?
Fixing myself to get comfy.
Okay. You don't see anybody else on this show lying down. I went to where the Northern Lights are just to have some fucking nice background. Can I tell you this? I don't know if you know this. Angie's at a hotel in San Diego where she just got done performing on stage. All right.
Nice.
Anyway, Romina is 4-2.
Romina did a nice job, Mary Jane.
Yes, she did.
All right, so
Oh, how did that guy do on the show the next day, by the way? Because you were all over him on Friday night, Don.
what do you mean?
That guy that was hanging out behind Romina all the time.
The creepy guy lurking around Romina, Don.
But then you said he had a show the next day.
Mitch.
Oh, Mitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a podcast on the
How did he
network.
do? Was it a funny show? Was it a good show or was it boring?
fucking terrible, man.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I'd rather see Jack just do a one-man show with no guests.
Somebody said that they were surprised that Mitch had less friends than Hollywood Harry had 5-star lock wins. And I thought that was rude.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Mary Jane, did you think Mitch did a bad job?
Yeah, terrible.
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 Wow.
All right,
Boy,
let's get...
Romina. I don't know why Romina's even hanging out with that creepy, weird dude.
Okay, we're going to get on with the picks, the Mary Jane six-pack. This is 6 games coming up over the weekend, Angie, and you'll pick which one you want. Okay, we're going to start out with Mary Jane, who is the Wizard of Odds.
Hello.
All right, this is a college basketball game. We've got the Kentucky Wildcats and the Vanderbilt Street Thugs.
What is the mascot for the Vanderbilt?
I don't know.
The Commodores.
A birdie? Is that a
Oh,
bird?
I think isn't that a
Like a-
military school?
like a military general kind of thing.
And what's the mascot for the first one?
It's a Wildcat. It's a Kentucky.
So a kitty cat versus not a bird.
Yes.
Let's go with the not an animal.
You're gonna go with Vanderbilt.
Vandy.
Do you want to know how many points the spread is?
Not relevant to me, but I guess Hollywood Harry needs that for his betting
Well,
since
we'll go
he's
up there.
handicapped
We're gonna
with his
go over-
big
we're gonna-
spread knowledge.
We're gonna go over to Angie next to see what's going on.
Okay.
First of all, Angie, it's gonna be the Kentucky Wildcats versus the Vanderbilt Commodores. Now, do you want to know how many point spreads? Because, like, if you take one team and the other team is giving up so many points, and they have to win by that amount of points. Do you need to know that when you make your pick?
No, I've always been a cat person, and so I'm going to lock in for the Wildcats.
Okay, you go Kentucky. So Angie goes Kentucky.
Eh?
Now let's go over to Hollywood Harry.
Well, Vandy does have an upset this year at home, and they're home again, but I don't know.
Kentucky's
Card-
ranked.
Yeah, I know.
And
but
do you
Vandy,
need to know how
Vandy
many-
can be tough at home.
You know how you need to know the point spread?
No, I got it here. Kentucky minus 3.5, right?
Yes.
And by the way, Mary Jane, as of right now, my Bet Online video, which has to do with wrestling, the very end is pretty cool.
Where you rip your shirt off?
Yeah, you like that? Terry Green Beans.
I gotta know how to send that.
I know. Terry Green Beans and Quinn have not reposted it or liked it yet. Just throwing that out there, boys.
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them.
I think
Ooh.
Quinn is actually
And-
here. I think.
And Quinn was on the ball last week too. But anyways, I'm gonna go with Kentucky. I'm gonna jump on with Angie.
Wait a second. Who's Ramdog? He says,
I have
That's
no
Ramsey.
idea.
"Is it? Is it Ramsey?"
Yeah,
Don-
Ramsey's headlining the hotel show that I'm on.
Whoa! It says
Ramsey,
here-
I'm
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ramsey. I'm still at the hotel. Ramsey should come say hi after his set.
It says Ramdog says Don owes my mom over 500 grand in child support.
He claimed you were his father before, but his mom raised him on her own.
Don't make me go over what she did again. I will. I don't want Angie to hear this. So put your hands over your ears like this.
Terry Green Beans just liked it, by the way. Thanks, Terry.
Okay.
Okay. Let me tell you this. I had no idea. This girl was fucking aggressive as shit. She starts sucking my cock. When I blew it inside her mouth, she spit it in her hand and put it in her vagina. And that's how this Ramdog became my son. I've been a good guy to this guy all along. Angie, you can take your hands off your ears. Sorry about
What'd
that.
you say?
I just told. Please don't. You were a little late. Okay. Did you? So who'd you go with? Hollywood Harry.
I went with Kentucky, and Quinn liked it, and thank you. The Ding Dong Show did as well. Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
All right. So next game, Mary Jane. Do you need?
Oh, wait, what about Old Man G?
Oh, you're right. Old Man G, are you there?
Yes. Sorry, let me pull up the thing. It's I think I'll have to go with Kentucky.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Next game, Mary Jane. You ready?
Okay.
We got the Duke Blue Devils and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
Excuse me, Don. Do you want to announce Jack's picks for Terry Green Beans? Or...
Oh yeah, I should. I'm sorry. Do you have those?
Yeah, Jack took Kentucky.
Okay, Jack has Kentucky.
I wrote them all down already, Don. So I got
Okay,
Jack's
good.
picks written down.
So we got Duke and Wake Forest, Mary Jane. Do you want to know the point spread?
No. So we have a Blue Devils versus what's the other mascot?
Devils versus Deacons.
Demon Deacon,
Demon.
right?
So they're
Yeah.
Devils.
So it's all Devils, all Blue Devils.
One's a Blue Devil and one's a Devil Deacon.
Demon Deacon.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's more honest. Let's go with just the Devils. Because if you're a Demon
Blue
Deacon,
Devil. The Blue
it's a
Devils.
little weird.
The Blue Devils is Duke.
Oh, were they the? Oh, but did the basketball players do the little little rapé fiasco, or was it the cross sports?
It was the cross country team that did that.
Well, I mean, probably all the
Cross
sports teams
country?
did at some point, huh?
Yeah.
That's the most random sport to have a scandal.
Do you know what they did?
Cross-country?
It was a big thing. They
What they do?
they had sex with these girls against their will.
It was
Okay.
lacrosse. It was lacrosse.
Lacrosse, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cross country teams don't have sex. I knew that was wrong.
See, she is funny, Don.
I've said she's funny. The only reason
I-
she's here is because she's funny.
That
You
was
wouldn't
very
believe-
funny.
Cross country runner is 80
Didn't
pounds.
you? By the
less.
way, you know what?
Right.
I got a T-shirt today
And a nerd.
with your picture on it when you were playing the.
Really?
Who is the woman that ran for Kamala? She did a great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did a great impression of Kamala Harris, and she was really hoping she'd win so she could do that impression more and more. And now it's just a forgotten fucking
Yeah.
subject. Okay, we've got Duke Blue Devils, Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Who do you like there, Angie?
I'm gonna go Deacons. Kind of sounds like Beacon.
Mm.
Beacon is light.
Okay, I want to ask you one quick question. What was I going to ask you? Shit, I had a tip of my tongue. Okay, let's go over to Hollywood Harry.
Well, I am Wake Forest pulled off an upset earlier this week against North Carolina. I don't think they're going to have enough energy and anything left in the tank in this one. I don't like Duke, but I will take Duke in the spot.
What did Jack take?
Jack took Duke.
And how about Old Man G, who is in West Virginia? We're talking to him in West Virginia, Angie.
We're national.
Right now, by the way, just if you didn't hear, right now, Angie's at a hotel in San Diego where she just got done performing a little while ago. And my son might be coming to see her. Okay, so
Yeah.
who did you take, Old Man G?
I'll go Duke.
Mhm.
Okay. Everybody's got their voice in. Now we got another college game. Mary Jane, are you ready?
Okay.
Mary Jane, Houston versus Kansas.
Ooh. This has been a problem every time.
Why?
Every time it's Houston and Kansas and then there's problems.
Texas team, Mary Jane, Texas team.
I don't know why you have a fixation with me being anti-Texas.
Because you've said that before. That's
Yeah,
the only
you said it
reason
before.
Yeah.
So
Nobody's coming down
I'm
and-
giving you a little heads up on a Texas team.
like he's thinking that you might know where Houston is.
Trying to psych me out. Houston's the heroin capital of Texas.
It
Lots
is?
of,
Wow.
Lots of toothless streetwalkers, yeah. I never went there, but I had the unfortunate privilege of meeting a few current heroin addicts, streetwalkers.
There was snow in Houston this past week.
Okay.
Let me tell you a little story. I think I got this snow in Houston story topped. The other night, I gave somebody, like a person that's always at the comedy store, I gave her a ride home. She said, "Are you sure? I live on this street." And when I got down to that street, I was looking around. I go, wow, I've never been. I can honestly say I've never been here before. And her first remark was, "You've never been to the hood before?" And I said, "Sure, plenty of times." That's better than the snow thing. All right, did we do the Houston, Kansas?
No, I need to know what the mascots are.
All right, Houston is
Cougar.
Cougar. It's a big kitty. And Kansas is a Jayhawk, so it's a birdie and a kitty.
I'm gonna go with the birdie.
So you're going with the Kansas team, okay? Now we go over to oh, I know what I was going to ask you. Were you one of those girls? Were you named after the song Angie, the Rolling Stones song?
No. My full name is Angelina, and
so you were named after Angelina Jolie?
No, not that either. My uncle had a girlfriend named Evangelina at the time that my mom was pregnant, and so they were going to name me Evangelina because they thought it was a cool name, but then they broke up while my mom was still pregnant, so they shortened it to Angelina.
I got to tell you the truth. That's kind of a sad story. Are you trying to avoid the Houston, Kansas game?
Wait, why are you named Don? What is that full for something? Is your name Donald? Are you Donald Barris?
There's nothing wrong with Donald. I'll tell you that. No,
You're a Donald?
No, my real name. I had to change it for show business. My full name on my birth certificate is Antonio Don Barris.
It is not.
Yes, it is too. Why would I lie about that?
You're lying to your viewers, and
Okay.
I won't support it.
First of all, my father.
Donald doing misinformation. What a surprise! Oh yeah.
You sound like You sound like a real Trumpy. Are you happy that your president's in office?
Are you? He sounds like he's probably your dad. You're probably Donald Trump Jr.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the point is my name is Donald, and I was named after my father, my blood father.
Donald Trump.
It was not Donald.
Don's mustache grows like Donald Trump's hair.
I mean, Trump has so many kids, and you got this comb over mustache.
Whoa. Yeah.
I'm roasting. It's
Get him,
Tuesday night.
Angie. Get him,
Tuesday night,
Angie.
come early.
You know what? It's unfortunate you couldn't use some of this at that hotel comedy club you were at. This is good shit. All right, let's get. Did you pick your Houston, Kansas winner?
She did not yet.
No, let's say Kansas.
Okay.
All right, Kansas. The Kansas. Let's go over to Hollywood. Harry Callahan from Against All Odds.
Well, Jack took Kansas, and I am going to go against the grain with everyone here. I think Houston's the better team.
Do you really?
Yep. I'm taking Houston.
I got to tell you something. You got some real fucking big balls. Because Houston is 7th ranked in the country, and Kansas is 12th. So you're picking a team that is 5 spots ahead of the other team in the national rankings.
They play better defense.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, everybody thinks they're a better team.
Not Mary Jane.
You
Well,
know,
I can't trust Hollywood Harry. You did that weird chain thing a few weeks ago and just admitted you were trying to be intimidating.
And guess what? I might bring him back out tonight.
I wouldn't do it.
How did it help you? You lost terribly.
Yeah,
That was
last week.
I had all year.
Well,
Last
I
week your
might, I
record
might,
was 3-3.
I might have a 5-star lock tonight. That's all I'm saying. I might.
So you'll go from losing 11 and winning 3 to trying to lose 10 and win 4.
It's better than taking only one and never betting another one ever.
It's not my thing. You did Rutgers. I didn't even know it existed.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm sorry, Angie.
Uh,
This you don't know, but we have a thing called a 5-star lock. And if you're is somebody else there?
Oh, it was just someone who works at the hotel. I'm at a hotel in San Diego.
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Did you perform there?
Yeah, I did stand-up comedy.
Are
I
they
did
up?
two-
Are they upset with you because of where you are? Are you?
No. I
Let's-
mean,
let's-
they're going to be upset when I take the toilet paper from the bathroom, but that hasn't happened yet.
Let's.
I love
can,
doing that.
Can you
I
show
love
him
doing
real
that.
quick? Can you show that person?
They're guys in suits. Did you see that?
No.
I have the blur. I have the
Lot-
blur back on.
Yeah, that's a good little element to see something. Thank you.
Angie, by the way, when me and my wife are at hotels, Angie, I always
Uh-huh.
steal the extra toilet paper and put it in like her suitcase so she doesn't know. So when we get home and she sees it, she's furious.
By the way, a guy who brought out chains before is 4-8 for the entire year so far.
It's early.
What's that? It's early.
It's early.
Yeah, but the chains did you no good whatsoever. So why don't you get him again? Okay, let's get your pick on that game, okay?
Houston.
You're gonna go. Oh, that's right, because you did the. And
We
Houston.
need old man G's.
What is Jax?
Jax is Kansas.
Kansas and Old Man G.
Oh, what game is this? Sorry, I forgot.
Houston and Kansas college basketball. Never 7 ranked.
A Big 12 battle.
is visiting Kansas.
Well, West
and-
Virginia's already beaten Kansas this year, so I think I'll go with Houston.
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong in Kansas right now, so I'll take Houston too.
Uh-huh.
Hey, there you go. This is really getting tight. I hope people. By the way, I want to say this, and I've never really said it before. Remember, don't bet more than you can afford to lose. A lot of people take what we say here and they just run with it. All right, we got another game coming up. College basketball. Mary Jane, are you ready?
Okay.
We've got Connecticut versus Xavier.
Is Xavier the made-up university?
No, that's Gonzaga.
Oh. Okay, what are the mascots?
Connecticut Huskies, Doggy, and what is Xavier?
The Musketeers.
Oh,
The
okay.
Musketeers.
Yep.
What did you say, Old Man G?
I was thinking they were another Wildcat team, but I was wrong.
And what is the most famous alumni to come out of each of these colleges?
Ooh.
Good
Boy.
question.
Sylvester Stallone came out of Connecticut, and Stevie Wonder came out of Xavier.
Is he
You
lying?
knew that off the dome?
What's that?
You just knew that off the dome?
All right, let me tell you a little something. I lied, but it looked impressive as shit. So don't.
Oh, great. More misinformation from Donald.
Ooh.
Can I just say this,
Angie,
Angie?
I like it.
You know, you can attack me all you want, but keep in mind the only thing you brought to this show is to tell us you're at a hotel in San Diego.
It's
Angie is feisty. I like it.
nice.
Angie's a funny girl. All right, so Mary Jane, back to you. Connecticut, Xavier.
Yes, most famous alumni to come out of each university, please.
It was probably
don't
an
know.
athlete because they had good. They had the best college girls basketball team ever.
Yeah.
And they were pretty good in men's basketball. They've won a few national championships. Are they the defending national champions, or did Connecticut win last year?
No, they're the two-time defending champs.
Yeah. So
Mary Jane, we
Yeah.
have former Xavier alumni, our former House Speaker John Boehner, and Nationals Hall of Fame pitcher, Tigers, Phillies, Pirates, and Dodgers Hall of Fame pitcher Jim Bunning,
Jim Bunning.
James Posey, former NBA champion for the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics,
Uh-huh.
and David West, former NBA player. I think he got something somewhere.
So I told you that they were going to go with players. This is something Angie should know that they're saying on showing a little bit about what the audience feels about Angie here. Everyone enjoy Angie. It's her last show. No one bashes Don Barris. He's a pretty girl.
is rigged. This is all rigged.
Rigged. Yep. Like
I bet John wrote that
Kansas City
himself.
Chiefs games.
What happened? Where are we, by the way?
Actually, that was Terry Greenbeans, the commissioner of the Mary Jane Six Pack.
All right, where are we? Did you
Don't
get
need Mary Jane's Peck.
We'll go with the one that starts with a V.
Neither one
It's an
starts
X.
with a field. It's an X.
Xavier,
Or what's the other option?
Connecticut.
C. C.
Okay.
Connecticut.
E is for cookie.
It's very good, Mary Jane. It's very good.
Thank you.
And now we go over to Angie, who right now is broadcasting from a hotel in San Diego where she performed there. What is that behind you? That's a pretty big lobby.
Yeah, I'm in the back. And this is my first of many. I am starting a residency on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a positive
I'm-
attitude.
I'm gonna have a nickname like everybody else pretty soon.
Like what kind of nickname? Maybe you could get some help. What do you think, Mary Jane? What would be a good nickname for Angie?
Yeah, I can't give myself a nickname.
Yeah. How about here's one. Angie, not named after the Rolling Stones song. It's
That's too
Angelina.
long.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, how about North Hollywood Angie? Because I've been to North Hollywood before.
That's not really prestigious.
No.
You know, I tried. I tried.
You got a name for Angie Hollywood Harry?
I do.
What is it?
A is for excellent. That's Angie.
But excellent is spelt with an E.
But Angie spelt with an A.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
yeah.
look. Oh,
Dodge.
somebody says, how about the amazing Angie?
Okay.
Nah.
You didn't look at it that way.
Like
Doug.
I'm a magician. That'd be good.
Okay. Did you give your thing yet?
No. I have some pretty sound logic.
Okay, this is Connecticut. You say
Basketball.
men's basketball.
Basketball is a black guy's sport. And I know a black guy named Xavier. So I'm locking in Xavier.
Mm.
That makes
Mic
great logic.
Thank
Great
you.
logic. Okay, now we go to the Wizard. No, we go to Against All Odds and Hollywood Harry Callahan.
Well, UConn, like I said, two-time defending champs, but they've struggled a little bit this year. I'm going to go with the Musketeers of Xavier. X is a very underrated letter. So let's go with Xavier.
You know, my first name is Antonio Don Barris.
It is not. That's a lie.
Somebody said, awesome, Angie. Great pick, Angie.
Jack took UConn, by the way.
Jack took UConn. And
How was UConn even in the equation? I wasn't told UConn.
University of Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
who did you go with?
Connecticut.
C is for cookie.
So you
Wait,
went-
Old Man
that's
G, Connecticut?
No, I'm kind of curious as to why Connecticut's got points at home, or they're the highest rated or the higher rated team and they got points. So I think there's something wrong there too. So I'll go with Xavier.
All right.
Oh, look at this. Some people are jumping in on Angie's new nickname. Angelino Angie?
Okay, that's not bad. How about it could be Angelino, like Los Angeles, but Angelino.
You know what?
Oh.
Maybe you should just keep your name.
You know what?
What's that?
Maybe you should tell everyone your real first name.
All right, let me tell you this, Angie. You've seen what happens, the wrath that you get if you say anything bad about me. People will say, Donna's a pretty girl, and you're jealous of me. Oh, by the way, Terry Greenbean says Mary Jane took UConn too. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you took Angie, your fans can be known as Angelinos.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Some people are saying, I didn't come to watch a show to see Don be bullied. I think they're talking about what you did to me, Angie. Okay, now we've got a couple pro football games. Mary Jane, it's the last time before the Super Bowl. After that, so 2 weeks from now, we got 3 games left. All right? We got the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you need to know the points?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm not going to go with the racist team because I think it's more racist they changed their name than not. But I really don't like the Birdies.
Philadelphia is a racist city.
Yeah.
Wait, why is the chat saying Bills win?
Because they're okay.
That's
they
the next
want
game.
the Eagles and the Bills, and they're saying that those are going to be the winners.
Mhm.
And by the way, let's stop talking about race because, as you know, and I've said this for many years, you can look up my record. To me, there's one race, and that's the human race.
Wow.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. The human race and Armenians. There's just the 2 races.
Wow.
Okie dokie. Let's
What
move.
was Washington used? What did Washington used to be?
The Redskins.
Yeah, that's really rude for them to take away the honor of having a football team named after them.
I'll tell you this. I did this. I bought 2 T-shirts the other day of, let's see if anybody here knows. One was the Redskins. So I got a Washington Redskin shirt. And the other one, what city is it from? The Bullets.
Also Washington.
Yeah, isn't that? It was originally Baltimore, but yes, Washington. Okay, can we go through?
No, I didn't pick yet. I need an explanation on why the Bills were mentioned when the Eagles were mentioned.
Okay, because it's the next game, just like
Person's just pre-guessing for themselves
yeah.
because there's only 2 NFL games left.
Well, Hollywood Harry forced me to pick the Bills, so how do I correlate that information with this choice?
In the
It's
next
not this choice.
you can say the Bills. The Bills game is right after you give this one.
I guess Eagles. I don't like that choice.
Okay, the Eagles. Now let's go to Angie, who most of the internet is trying to take down. Who do you like, the Washington team or Philadelphia?
I'm gonna go with Philadelphia because much like the Eagle, I cannot be taken down.
Ooh.
I am protected by the government.
Holy shit, is that a crazy shit? All right, let's go over to Hollywood Harry and against all odds.
My reasoning today why I took Washington with the 6.5 is because I'm not so sure about the quarterback, Jalen Hurts of Philadelphia. His health, he got hit hard last week, twice against LA. Had a concussion protocol before that. And I think Washington's rolling. Obviously, Detroit, unfortunately, could not stop them last week. They're a machine, and Jaden Daniels is a rookie quarterback, is a star. I'm taking Washington with the points.
What did Jack take?
Jack took Washington.
And what is old man G taking?
I think I'll take Washington on the points, but I think the Eagles win, but I just think it'll be close. 6 points is a lot for an NFC championship game, so I'll take the points.
What do you say the score is, old man G? Because I think the same. I said Washington wins, but Washington loses, but they cover. I got Philly winning 30-26.
I don't know. I think it's going to be low, but because Saquon Barkley's going to run a lot, but probably something like 21-17 or something. Honestly,
Ooh, low scoring.
Everybody keeps asking, why is Harry wearing sunglasses at night? And then we've got to let me get this question from Mary Jane. Go ahead.
Is Hollywood Harry doing his fraud again where he mentions one specific gambling thing on one show and then the opposite on another show, so he's not wrong in both places?
Don, please answer that.
I don't know.
Don.
Because I saw your thing.
No, because I'm just Mary Jane. The spread is 6.5. I think Philadelphia wins the game, but I think they win by less than 6.
Did you say opposite on your other shows you do? So
No,
you
I
don't
did
use
not.
both
No.
places?
No.
Okay.
No.
And then that's fine because you did bad sportsmanship conduct two times before doing that. And so I was just
Mary
if you
Jane, if I can say anything, I've never trusted this son of a bitch. From him all the time. 1 week he got every team picked correct. He did and then the next week he went to like 1-5.
But he did that Rutgers thing.
Yeah.
They don't call me the cannabis king for nothing.
I didn't know that they called you that. Did you pick
That's
your team?
That's my nickname, Angie.
Did you pick your team yet?
You have so many. Yeah, I picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I tell you this, Angie? Maybe at that hotel.
I picked the Eagles because no one can take me down.
Oh, I remember that. You see, no one. Right now, you're in San Diego. People are going crazy for you. But I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Harry.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ, man!
The commissioner has a comment.
What does he say?
Correction. The spread is 6. Harry is incorrect.
Oh, 6. Sorry. My bad. Right. I don't know where he came up with 6, by the way.
It says
6.5 everywhere. It's 6.5 everywhere else, but okay.
What he does is he has his own little thing. Just let him do it. All right. What about Old Man G? Have you picked yet?
Yeah, I picked Washington. Points.
Okay. All right. Then we've got the final game of the day. And we're going to go to Mary Jane.
Okay.
The Buffalo Bills, the team that Harry made you pick, is a Super Bowl. If they win this game, they go to the Super Bowl versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, that's an easy one. We'll go with the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, we got that. Let's go over to Angie, who I've never seen a crowd of people turn on as fast as they've turned on Angie. Do you want the Buffalo Bills or the Kansas City Chiefs? Who do you think's going to win that?
I don't know much about football other than that the entire system is rigged for the Chiefs.
Thank you.
I will say this.
Angie, you nailed it. Angie. You nailed it.
I think that there's a conspiracy. The second that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce started dating and they got all that press, I looked over to my friend and I said, they are 100% going to the Super Bowl last year. And they did.
Yep.
Holy fuck, that's an amazing pick.
I don't even think they have.
Let me ask you this.
I don't even think they fuck.
Can I ask you this, Angie? Do you think it might have been they went to the Super Bowl besides the fact that Taylor Swift was there? They won the Super Bowl the year before?
Fixed as well.
I'm just saying, I remember right when the season started last year, Taylor Swift was on Kelly Clarkson's talk show, and Kelly Clarkson was like, if the Chiefs make it to the Super Bowl, you're going to have to take a jet all the way to the Super Bowl and then go back to Japan for your tour. And in my head, I was like, it's 100% happening. And I think that there was a conspiracy behind it for money, because of course you want Taylor Swift to be at the Super Bowl.
Yep.
You're saying she's a prostitute?
No, I'm just saying that she's a walking money bag, and of course the NFL wants her to be on their screens as much as possible for free.
Wow! And so who are you picking?
The Chiefs all the way.
Oh, so her boyfriend's a prostitute.
I don't know how you got to that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
You got the Chiefs. We go over to Hollywood Harry, and against all odds, what are you doing here?
Well, I don't even think Swift and Kelce even have sex. That's my opinion. I think it's another stage thing. But I will say this, Mary Jane, by the way, you're talking very negative about me forcing you, which I don't think I forced you to make a Super Bowl pick. And by the way, since you took Buffalo, that makes you look like a champ.
But you made me pick before anyone had even played.
Right,
Yeah.
because it's fun to predict the future.
I have never heard anybody do that before. I think, truthfully, Mary Jane, Hollywood
He
Harry
was
was
trying to
trying
mess
to.
with my head.
Yes, he was. Absolutely.
It's fun to try to predict the future, isn't it?
How many, like, why would you even ask me that question? Do you remember how long and drawn out the conversation had to be?
I don't think
keep picking teams, and you guys are like, oh, well, that's in this club, and they don't play with this other team, and that's this thing.
Well,
and this thing.
it's available to bet. It's available
Hey,
to talk about.
can I ask you a question, Harry? Now, in the reflection of your sunglasses, I see a camera person of some kind. Is she wearing a bikini right now?
What?
In the reflection of your sunglasses, we see in your sunglasses.
Yeah.
I see a camera person, and she's wearing a bikini as she's shooting you.
I don't know her. I don't know that.
Okay. Anyway, okay, who do you got? You got Kansas City or Buffalo?
5-star lock time.
What?
You hear that, Mary Jane?
Okay, 5-star lock. First interruption. Terry Greenbean says Harry didn't even give Mary Jane the choices of the teams.
No, he didn't.
Oh, baloney.
I had to pull it out of you.
Do I hear a bird in the background? What is that?
That's I don't know if you know this. Angie is in a hotel in San Diego, and she doesn't like the food there. That's her stomach growling.
Do you think Angie's gonna like the next segment in the show?
I think she will.
Okay. Well, 5-star lock, Mary Jane.
Hold on. I think before we do that, we need to remind everyone your history of 5-star locks.
I would like, because I think there's an argument about what your overall record is.
Can we show Angie your Michigan 5-star lock video pick?
Oh, man, G, can you hit that?
I would love to hear Angie's analysis of that video before we get to my pick.
Do I sing in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, then Angie's probably going to say something negative. I know.
And by the way,
I know
Jack took Buffalo, just to get that out of the way.
Okay. All right, can you play that?
Angie, this is what Mary Jane's one and only 5-star lock in 5 years.
Trying. Oh, man, G, can you hit that?
Let me read this. Question for Dan. I'm really Hugh right now.
I think it's Mets high, probably.
Take it away.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. For the Big Ten Championship, the East versus the West, you got the Michigan Wolverines versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. Mary Jane?
Since Hollywood Harry introduced this the other week, I'm going to go 5-star lock on Michigan.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.
And?
You know, the only thing bad about that is there wasn't, while I was singing, that someone didn't zoom in and just catch my mustache. Hail to the
Wait, that was you singing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Now
I thought it was Antonio Danbarrett.
I'd like to refresh Hollywood Harry on some of his foibles. We have another video. Oh, man, G, can you hit that?
Yep.
Hello and welcome to the Pretty Girl Show. Hello, the Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty. Hello, Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Against Star Odds versus the Wizard of Oz. Hello, and welcome to the Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. The Pretty Girl Show. Hello. Ooh, the champion! Wow!
Okay, now Angie's up to speed on Hollywood Harry's 5-star lock history.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
I watched Don. Don is just in amazement of those videos. He loves them.
That's just good journalism. That's what I saw.
That's what I saw too.
Well, the results are in.
Pretty girl, pretty mustache, pretty voice. Thank you. Thank you, Black and Blue.
I think that it's just Josh Allen's time. The Bills are better. They beat them this year by 9 already. And I think the Bills roll them. I think they were very fortunate last week, Kansas City. Refs were on their side again, but not this week. I understand all the Kelsey and the Taylor Swift stuff, but it ends on Sunday. Bills in a blowout. 5-star lock, Mary Jane.
5-star lock for the Bills. Okay. Finally, Harry's
Wait a
getting
minute.
on
Let's
the
say
boat.
this again. 5-star lock. The Bills over Kansas City.
Yep.
What did Jack
Hollywood
pick? What
Harry
did
picked 5-star lock for the Super Bowl.
Jack took
pick?
Buffalo.
Jack took Buffalo. And what is Old Man G going to take?
I'm going to take my Super Bowl preseason pick, the Chiefs.
Oh,
So
gee.
I have to. They're there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now what we're going to run into real quick because we got to hurry up a little bit. We have a segment right here. Now, what this is called, Angie, is Lights On, Lights Off. Old Man G will take a group of girls, and then Harry decides, and we'll all predict what he's going to choose, but he will decide. Lights off means that she can stay there and spend time with him. Lights on means Harry doesn't like her and she's got to get the fuck out. So, all right.
Okay.
And now I turn the reins over to Old Man G, who has this week's Lights On, Lights Off.
All right. This week we have actresses from the 90s.
Ooh.
And the first one we have is Miss Clueless herself, Alicia Silverstone.
Alicia Silverstone. Mary Jane, what do you think?
I would say, how can you say no?
All right. I'm supposed to go first and I didn't. But is that so? You say lights on or lights off for her?
That's not an appropriate question with Alicia Silverstone. But I would say in this context, lights off.
Lights off. I'm going to say this. Now, to give Angie a little hint, Harry has a real thing, and they usually have to be big-breasted. I don't think Alicia Silverstone has real big breasts. She's got a nice puss, though, but I'm going to say lights on. Angie, what do you think?
Okay, here's the real question. 90s models then or 90s or these people now?
I think it goes back to then. Back to then. So when they
you have a time machine.
Right.
If I had a time machine, I would stop 9/11, Don. What are we even talking about?
Well,
We've
now
already
we're trying to
done that.
Yeah, we voted. Yes, we would have done that too, but that was another show.
No, if you had a time machine, you would just go grab pussy while 9/11's being planned. Wow.
Okay, you're really wrong in saying that. Because to me, as I've said many times, to me there's one race, and that's the human race.
But wait a minute. You would be an American traitor if you did that, because why would you stop our government from doing what they wanted to do?
Okay, here's the deal.
Wow.
I'm telling you this. I gave my answer, and I have a bone to pick with Alicia Silverstone. When
why?
Because at one point I was the official photographer of the Comedy Store. When something was going on, I would come in and take pictures. One time, Alicia Silverstone was at a Polly party. I asked her, I could have just gone click and taken the picture, but I asked her, would it be all right if I took a picture of you? And she said, no. And I said, well, I do work here at the Comedy Store. And she said, no. So fuck you, Alicia Silverstone.
Whoa.
I hope,
Wow.
I hope Hollywood Harry doesn't pick you.
Wow.
Did you make a decision there, old man G?
No, did Angie say yes or no? Or I thought myself.
Did you make it? What's that?
You know, after hearing that story and about how she snubbed you, Don, I would 100% lights on with her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, so now we go to Old Man G. Old Man G, what do you think?
Well, I just want to say first that if we did have a time machine to do this stuff, we would have already gone back and fixed everything that needed fixed first. We wouldn't just go like willy-nilly going around trying to get Harry hooked up.
Oh,
That's
is that
good
what
to
you
hear.
were saying? You think that I would just go back and crush Puss of the 90s? Come on, man. Not cool.
But,
You already did one.
Oh, what was that?
Accidentally,
Copyright foible?
I just came on my keyboard, so I'm trying to
Okay.
clean it off.
Okay.
I'll say
Oh.
lights on for this one too, since there's a grudge match going on.
Okay, and now we turn it over to Hollywood Harry. Would you have the lights on or the lights off?
Well, back then she was very cute in some movies. But yeah, the breasts aren't really there and didn't really do it for me in any of those 90s movies. So the lights would be on.
Okay, there we go. Did you know that was coming? Angie?
Wait, does lights on mean that you wouldn't?
He would
Right.
not, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lights
Lights
off
off
means
means just spending the night, baby.
You see,
I know it's
I
confusing.
thought it was
Angie.
like, would you have sex with the lights on because you want to see them, or with the lights off because you don't want to
Well,
see them?
Lights on
Angie,
means
I
lights
don't
on,
think
but
these
lights on.
guys understand the lingo.
I'm sorry I misled you.
Well, we're trying to
But
keep
Don-
Harry
like
from
Don
getting caught
said-
by his wife, remember?
Lights go on, you get the hell out.
It's time to leave. Come on, baby. It was nice to meet you, but it's time to go.
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to say that I would then. Okay, then I'm changing
Oh,
my
okay.
answer to lights off.
So you say
Gotcha.
lights off? So you went with lights off. Hey,
Yeah.
you know that's a good way to be right. You wait until he gives the answer, then you match his answer. Fuck, that's total bullshit, Angie. Okay, let's.
Number
See,
two.
the woman that
What is
she
it-
won, and then she contradicted, and then she made herself lose after he revealed it.
No, he made himself. Oh, she did make it. So realistically, instead of cheating, you just did the dumbest. You had the answer, and you still went the wrong way.
Oh wait, so we're guessing what Hollywood Harry would do?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I thought we were all talking about our personal preferences.
Oh.
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 Okay.
What did you say, by the way?
I said green light. I think she's hot, but we're all deciding if Hollywood Harry thinks that she's hot or not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Glad you finally caught that. Sorry I didn't explain it. I don't know how much better I could have explained it, but okay. All right. Who is the next girl on it? What is this? Models of the 90s?
Actresses of the 90s, yes.
Actress-
Next up is Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. Now, I will say in this, for her size, her breasts probably look a little bit bigger. But I just think that this girl is too innocent. I think Harry likes them dirtier. So I'm going to say lights on. Goodbye, Winona Ryder. And yeah, stop stealing. Get out of my room. Fucking shoplifter. Okay, let's go to Mary Jane.
she has a very tiny little frame and huge tits for her frame. Hollywood Harry has said that he likes tiny frames and tits are all that matters. So regardless, and mind you, she was on a lot of she had the same doctor that killed
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. That's how she was on her drugs to do the shoplifting. So if she's on enough drugs to shoplift, then she probably is on enough drugs to shake her tits violently.
You know what? I'd like to change
Hollywood
my
Harry.
vote. I'd like to change my vote. I could see Hollywood Harry luring her in with cannabis, and the next thing that happens is she's, yeah, I guess, like, because I'll bet you those breasts do look big. So Harry would like that. So I'm going to change my vote to lights out. Let's go over to Angie.
I'm gonna. This is a very pretty picture, but for Hollywood Harry, I'm imagining that he doesn't like pixie cuts. She looks a bit masculine. And honestly, I don't think that the dress is really doing all that much with the high neckline and everything. So I'm going to say that the lights will stay on.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right, let's go out to West Virginia. Mountain Mama. If you would, what do you think there, old man G?
Yes, she's got some hidden miss Toms in her era for me, but I think this is the lights on. Oh, lights off. Sorry, lights off.
Lights off? Okay. Now let's go over to Hollywood Harry.
Well, if you remember some of her movies in the 90s, I loved her in Heathers. She's very sexy in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that picture, Mary Jane and Don, you guys both nailed it. The tiny frame. Mary Jane, you nailed it. The tiny frame, the bigger breasts. Oh, it'd be plow time. Lights are staying off for quite some time.
So realistic, you know what cracks me up? Angie's the only one that picked wrong. Face!
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I know. You're in a fucking hotel in Hollywood.
Tiny frame, Mary Jane. Tiny waist.
Okay, who's up next?
I like that.
Who's up next?
Next, we have the ex-Miss Bruce Willis, Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. I personally, Harry told me that in the movie, when he saw the movie Ghost, he cried a few times.
Cheers, yeah, cheers.
So I would say, because she seems to have some larger breasts. And
Fake, though. Fake.
Does that matter to you?
Usually no, but I'll get to it in a second.
Okay, that's kind of a clue that now I'm going to say lights on. Mary Jane?
I am going to say lights off because how can you say no?
Watch him. He's not going to like her. Let's go to Angie.
I mean, I can't believe that you would say no because I saw an old video of her on Letterman when she was promoting striptease and she was very hot. She strips into a bikini on late night. I don't think this is the best picture of her, but based on Hollywood Harry's reaction, which seems pretty visceral against her boobs, I will say lights on.
Lights on?
Yeah.
Okay, now how about you out there in West Virginia?
Yeah, I feel like there's a TED Talk on fake boobs coming up, so I'm going to have to say lights on myself.
Okay, and now we go to Hollywood Harry, who just ruined the game by kind of giving away a big clue.
Well, what was the movie she was in, Don, with Rob Lowe and Jim Belushi?
I don't think. Oh, really?
The Chicago movie.
Was it a canine movie or something like that?
No, not a canine movie. No, they were in Chicago. They became lovers. Then Rob Lowe was a jerk, and then they broke up, and they got back together again. Maybe. Do you remember that?
No.
About Last Night.
About Last Night. Thank you, old man G. I love that movie. And she was in that movie, and she was naked, and she had absolutely no breasts at all. She didn't even have bee stings. And then all of a sudden, she gets these fake breasts and is very arrogant and pompous. And I didn't like that about her. So ever since then, even though in Ghost I thought her haircut was very cute and adorable, I'm still going lights on because I don't like her.
All right, let me ask you this: if you did make love, somehow you did make love to her, would you wear those glasses?
These I might. These I might.
Okay, so we found out he would not. Okay, go ahead. Who's next?
Sorry, I was muted. Next up, we have from Something About Mary and the Mask, Cameron Diaz.
All right. I would like to say, one time I was driving down Santa Monica Boulevard, and Mary Jane can attest to the fact that I never let people get in front of me. She was coming off a side street onto Santa Monica Boulevard. I let her in. It was Cameron Diaz, and when she came up, she waved to me and gave me a smile. So I could have fucked Cameron Diaz, I'm pretty sure. I would say, yeah, Hollywood Harry he's a star fucker. And so I would say yes. Lights off for Cameron Diaz. Even though she has a bad complexion.
She does?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, let's
She
go.
does.
She sure does. I think I've actually seen breakouts of pimples on her face. Okay, let's go to Mary Jane.
Well, she was fantastic in The Mask, but she does not have big tits, and she is actually surprising Dawn's story because most people find her out and about in real life very, very unpleasant.
What did I say, Mary Jane? I said I could have fucked her, I'm sure. She was coming on to me.
Okay. Most people read her public interaction as cunty. But I think she's gorgeous, but I think the tits are gonna stop it. So let's go lights on.
Okay, so that is it. Did I say lights on too?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Angie.
I also think she's gorgeous, but per the pattern of the game, I think that she's going to be lights on.
Whoa, pretty good move. How about you out there, old man G?
I'll say because of how cute she was in The Mask, she gets the lights off.
Okay, before we find out from Hollywood Harry, we have somebody that had made a comment that I think should be brought up. Don's story about Cameron Diaz, fact check, true. Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry.
Well, I did not know that news you gave me, Don, about bad skin.
Yeah,
They really covered up good in the movies
they
then.
sure do.
Huh.
It's called makeup.
Yeah, but sometimes you can still tell.
I'm telling you.
Then just with that news alone, because I did find her cute, and I did sit next to her in a Vegas hotel restaurant in Caesars once.
Are you serious? I don't know if you know this. Right now, Angie's at a hotel in La Jolla.
San Diego, Don. San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego. I'm in downtown San Diego.
And so I always thought I liked the hair too. Her hair is sexy, but the news Don gave me, I'm sorry, but the lights are staying on.
Okay, it's fair. That's fair. Okay.
So Don tampered with the result. I mean, I guess it
Whoa.
put in my favor.
It was in your face. Man, you've got just a super negative. We're having a fun game. Everybody's having a good time. And then you've got to come up with that bullshit.
You know, you tampered with the result. But I guess you worked against yourself. You would have gotten the point if you just hadn't talked so much smack.
Didn't I? Wait a minute. Did I say? I said he wouldn't. Oh, and he. I said
you said lights off.
I said
no,
lights,
he said lights on.
I said lights on. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I thought you said lights off.
You're a good scorekeeper.
Who's
right.
not on cannabis on the show?
I'm not.
Oh, baloney.
Okay, let's go to the next one real quick.
All right, last one is Michelle Pfeiffer.
So this is the last one. It's Michelle Pfeiffer. I believe did she go out with Al Pacino like in the last few years?
I think she's still married.
To who?
Somebody she's been married to for like over 20 years.
Okay. I think for the only reason that Hollywood Harry used to be in the mob, and like most ex-mob guys, they love crime movies. So he's a huge fan of Scarface. So I'm sure he's imagining doing what happened to her in Scarface. So I'd say lights off. Lights off. Let's go to Mary Jane.
What would she do in Scarface? A bunch of cocaine?
I believe that was part of it. And then at one point, her husband at the time in the movie, the Al Pacino character, was talking about her womb being so polluted. You can't even have a baby. Okay, who do you pick, Mary Jane? Will he do it? Lights on or off?
Not my cup of tea.
Okay, well, this isn't about you. It's about Hollywood Harry.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but probably not. Lights on.
Lights on. Okay, let's go over to Angie. Okay, this is Angie's last chance to get one right. She's missed
I got the last one right.
Oh, okay.
I think she was pretty great as Catwoman. But if it was lights on for Cameron Diaz, I think it's definitely lights on for Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, but Michelle Pfeiffer doesn't have that bad skin. She doesn't have acne on her back.
But clearly, you said that her husband said her womb is rancid.
No, it's so polluted you can't even have kids.
Well, for some people, that's superb. But
that was Tony Montana said that.
But if Cameron Diaz isn't shaking Hollywood Harry, Michelle Pfeiffer is definitely not. Lights on.
If I can say some, Angie, thank you for taking the game seriously and really looking at it. All right, let's go out to West Virginia. What do you think there, old man G?
I'll say the Catwoman is too strong of a pull, and this is a lights off.
Okay. And now we go to make the scene a little sexy. We go to Hollywood Harry in his bed wearing sunglasses. Now, what about Michelle Pfeiffer?
Very good one here. Old man G, I hear what you're saying, but believe it or not, the Catwoman thing did nothing for me.
Did nothing for you.
Angie, your analysis, you nailed it. You nailed it, Angie.
it.
And I thank you, too, for taking it seriously, like Don said. You nailed it, too. And Mary Jane, your words were exactly correct.
Thank you.
Lights are going to stay on. Yeah, never did anything for me, ever. Really, nothing. Nope.
So I was wrong.
Yeah.
Take that.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth. All right, well, listen, that was quite a show. We went a little over today. So let's go through social media. Angie, who right now, if you were in the San Diego area, you could stop by her hotel where she had performed earlier tonight. And do you have any social media to give out?
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Angie STRO.
STRO. Stro?
Yeah.
Angie, you're not on X?
I am on X, but I only have like 90 followers. I'm on X at Angie Takes Miami.
Wait, I'm going to write that down. I'll follow you, because then you can follow me back. Is that all right?
Hell yeah, Hollywood Harry.
What is it? What is it?
So on Instagram, it's Angie STRO, and on X, it's Angie Takes Miami.
How did you get? Just out of curiosity, I'm not trying to put you down. How'd you get that dumb name?
Well, you see all the reality TV shows that are like, him and Chloe take Miami. I just put my name in there. Say I take Miami.
Have you ever been to Miami?
No. but
Okay,
I'll
that's
take
good.
it.
Well, Angie, hopefully some of my followers will follow you because I have 17,000 followers on X.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Here
right.
we go.
All right.
All right. Harry, do you have a social media to give out?
At X at AAO Harry. You can find me at the Ringer Podcast Network with the Bill Simmons is the owner on the Against All Odds podcast with Cousin Sal 2 times a week. And if you get FanDuel TV as your local cable provider, FanDuel TV, I was on today with Cousin Sal. Cousin Sal's winning weekend where we give out picks, and also catch me at Bet Online doing a weekly video for Bet Online. And this week's is the wrestling card of the WWE on Saturday from San Antonio.
Whoa, that's a lot said there. Keep in mind, he has the worst record of anybody that picks games on this channel. Angie's last post on X was 4/14/2023.
But I'm thinking about coming back. Hey, follow me and maybe I'll make a triumphant return.
Wow.
Cut.
Mary Jane, do you have any social media to give out?
Oh yes, on Instagram, A with the circle, TheSmokingMaryJane. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Jane. If you would, if you're in Los Angeles, come to the Comedy Store tonight. I'll be in the main room, 12:15. I'll try and get over into the OR. Tomorrow, don't forget, Mary Jane has her show, the Mary Jane Show. And if you have any 2XL t-shirts, send it to me. I'm trying to set the world record for the most different t-shirts worn, and I'm going through to make an accurate count. But right now, to my best of my knowledge, let me just give you an update. Right now, I am wearing my 2,359th different shirt the past 2,359 days. When I set that record, you're going to want to talk to me, I guarantee you. Okay, you can come to my Twitter X at SimplyDon1. What else, Mary Jane?
Oh, you want me to do that? Okay. Everything is simply Don1 the number, except for Facebook and Cameo is Don Barris.
Did you get a chance to say your social media, Old Man G?
No, not yet. You want me to do it now?
Yes, please.
You can follow me here on Twitch at oldmang_gaming and on YouTube at oldman_G. I'd appreciate it.
2,359 days is 6.46 years.
I thought that was Cal Ripken's record.
Well, you thought wrong. Anyway, I'd like to thank Angie for coming on, taking time from her busy schedule down in
Thanks,
San Diego.
Angie.
You were fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the game seriously. A lot of people, even though it's how he makes his money, I don't think Harry ever takes the game seriously.
The Bills, baby. The Bills in a blowout.
Thank you, Mary Jane. You were wonderful as always. Oh, real quick. This is something I forgot to do, and we got to do this. When I say avocado. Oh, by the way, we got a message from somebody. Yeah,
Hey,
Cal
Mary
Ripken.
Jane, I like that.
Cal Ripken's record was 3,184, and there was some from a Cooper.
Was it that high? I don't think it was that high.
No, we're not talking about hits. We're talking about consecutive games played. It's 2,632, I think.
Right. How many was it?
2,632. If I
Right.
remember
Right. Correct, Old Man G.
Oh, there's a message from Cooper Lyden. Let me see if I can find this.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, did you see it?
She runs Miami.
What?
That is in defense of my ex handle. I will be taking over Miami. It's not a threat, it is a promise.
Yo, I'm an outlaw, quick on the draw, something you never seen before, and I dare a motherfucker to come in my face. I got something chrome, it ain't a microphone, and I dare a motherfucker to come in. So real, how I feel when society makes an N-word want to kill. A straight ill when I ride my motorcycle down the street. When politicians same to me. Ooh, baby, you want me? Ooh, baby, you want me? Can you get this lap dance here for free? And you can get this lap dance here for. Thank you for coming. Goodbye, everybody.